Hello Idle Hero gamers and welcome back to episode 4 of the Optimal Free-to-Play playthrough guide series. I noticed in my last video that my microphone recorded a lot of clicks and some background sounds, so I have a filter on now so my voice sounds a bit, it's not as crisp, but there won't be any background noise. So we've fixed that. So let's just begin with this episode. The place we left off last time was we were not able to complete the chapter mission. So I believe we have enough XP now. I gathered some XP earlier today and we are now able to complete this stage. So let's just push through this stage and then we will continue on the chapter mission and hopefully we will be able to get Garuda to a 9-star this episode, but we'll see. Our adventure in the chapter missions should now be completed. So let's get into it. We get a forest puppet, we get some more scrolls, very nice. I think we unlock a new growth pack after this one. Yeah, this one is a good to get, we're gonna get this. So we need 500,000 gold, yeah, and we also unlocked Sea Land, and we should be very much able to clear stage 1 of a faction in Sea Land. We saved up the gold here, just to make sure we would be able to do the chapter mission. So let's do the loot tech. We claim the loot instead of collecting the gold, because maybe we'll be able to get even further. We need to do one faction in Sea Land. Where is Sea Land? It's in Tower of Brave, Sea Land. And you know what? Garuda is our strongest hero, so let's go into the Forest Sea Land. We have several forest heroes highly leveled. So let's do this. I think we should be very easily able to beat this first stage in the Sea Land. It gets progressively harder and harder and harder. But the first stages are super easy. Should never be a problem, really. If you're stuck here in the chapter missions, then you have to have done something wrong, because if all of you have been following along and done like pretty much exactly the same thing as I've done, then you all should have a Garuda level 180 by this point. Ooh, that's okay. We lost that one. Let's try and skip through. Maybe if we do this. There we go. And defeat on this. Is it very hard or is it maybe possible? It looks quite hard. Yes, I don't think this is possible at all. Okay, we're not going to try and push any other places in Sea Land at the moment, but we are going to use our smashes, get some resources there, very nice. That allows us to claim this in chapter mission, and we need to do a 6-star quest in the Tavern. Do we have any of those running? We do. And we are going to spend the gems. As I say every time I do this, you don't need to spend gems on this. I just want the progress to happen fast enough so I can record the YouTube videos. Don't spend gems on completing quests. Do not do it. We can claim this, we can get some gear, some resources. Very, very nice. We need to clear further into the campaign. We also need to clear stage 15 of Gamemode in Brave Trial. That allows us to get another Garuda, which also will be make us able to make her a 9-star. So hopefully we'll be able to do that. We also need to do 3 Idols of Blessing, I believe. Yes, Brave Trials is up. This is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. So also let's grab the growth pack. 1200 gems, definitely worth it. And then we go and check the Brave Trials. So all we need to do is clear this stage and we need to use 3 of these. Other than that, there's no reason to put all of them, so let's just put Garuda in the front line. We skip the battles. There are some strategies and techniques to maybe get some good clears in the Brave Trials. However, it is very RNG based. Definitely in the night area, so it's hard to sort of give you like a specific way to clear it every time. The 15 stages of day should be very easy though, or it should be very doable at least. What I usually do is just these symbols, they save up over time. So you don't lose them in the next Brave Trials. So saving those up and then really going for a run where you can complete Night by having a bunch of these symbols is very helpful. But again, it's very RNG, because at the last stages of Night, you can meet an opponent that is crazy strong compared to you, and then it doesn't really matter how many symbols you have. So again, it is RNG based, you just have to hope and pray for good RNG. And after you've cleared it, I believe 3 times, and maybe it is capped by levels also, it completely disappears and you don't have to do Brave Trials again. That's a defeat, but that's fine, because we have to use 3 of these. So we can go into Idol of Revival, and then we can revive our Garuda, and then we go back here, and I think we put in all of our units. We backline these, though. I think we frontline Norma, and that's a victory. Very nice. So we completed the day stage, and now we go into the Nightfall stage. This stage is a lot harder, but we'll see how far we come, because there are some rewards. You can purchase some good stuff. Yeah, see this one? This is just, it's 10,000 in battle power. If we compare to my 52,000, it's going to be extremely hard for me to ever clear this. So this is just bad RNG. I fight, I lose, and there's no reason for me to revive, because I'm just going to lose and lose and lose. So let's see. Don't want to spend anything on this, not on this. This could be viable to buy, but I wouldn't recommend buying a Garuda copy. You get enough of them through the chapter missions, so I would recommend against it. However, what we do get is this one completed. Use Idol of Blessing 3 times in Altar of Trials. Oh, we actually need to do this one 3 times. That is my bad. And that is 3 blessings. You could save those up if you want to, but that will just slow your progress a bit on the chapter missions. But you know, we do it for the content. Claim, and then we need to continue further and unlock the wishing X10 wishing fountain in campaign. So let's do that. There we have it unlocked, so let's just battle through it. It's quite fast and easy battles still. The campaign really isn't hard until you hit level 130, at least if you are free to play. As a spender, it gets hard when you hit Void campaign, but if you are free to play, after hitting level 130, you unlock all the chapters in the campaign, and then it gets quite difficult actually. Now we should have that part of the chapter mission completed. That means we can also claim our next Garuda copy, and we can also soon get a magic source, which is very, very nice. But what we need to do now is we go into our Garuda. We need 1 Garuda copy, we need a 6-star forest puppet, also we need 2 regular forest puppets. So what we can do, we have a 6-star forest puppet here, so we summon this, and then we summon 2 of this, and we need our Garuda copy. This is perfect. Then we go into our Garuda, we put in our resources, upgrade, confirm, awaken, and there we have it. That's a 9-star Garuda. And to be able to now take this hero up to 10 stars, you're going to need another 9-star, 2 more Garudas, and another 6-star. So it gets quite expensive. When she, however, gets into 10-star, we are not upgrading her anymore. She stays at a 10-star because you are going to use her as food. We still haven't found any Eloise copies. I really can't wait for us to get those, because Eloise really is the strongest hero. We get some equipment, we get some... Oh yeah, the Brave Trial gives you a lot of achievements when you start clearing it, if you haven't done it already. Glory challenges will give us, an elite shard hero. What we should do really is to wait with opening the elite star 5-star hero shards, because there isn't really any huge progress we will be able to make even though we open them. We should also wait with these 5-star hero shards, because when the heroic miracle event comes around, it's going to be very nice to have those extra shards so we can open specific heroes and get some bonus rewards. So that is something we're going to save. It would be very fun to open them just to see if we get super lucky and get an Eloise, but we have to stay cool, we have to stay calm. We will open them when it's the best, you know? This is the optimal series. We should play to the best of our ability. Now we need to make 3 purchases from the merchant in the Aspen Dungeon. It is still open, and there are still some purchases. There is no reason for me to spend any gems on this, and the 400k coins for Spirit is not a bad deal. It's not like it's a good or a bad deal at all. It's just something you don't really need to use your gold on, because in the marketplace you can buy Spirit for gold. So the conversion rate is maybe better in the Aspen Dungeon, but I don't really see a reason to buy Spirit with gold. So we claim, we get a magic source, very nice artifact. Now for the next part of our chapter mission, we need to get even further in campaign, consume 1 super wishing coin, and clear broken spaces. All of this we should be very much able to do. We haven't opened this yet. That means we have to go into the campaign, and we need to get all the way there, which requires us to be level 77. So we are now going to claim our XP. Perfect, level 77, let's go and clear the campaign. 1210 should be an easy battle. As I said, doing campaign really is not a struggle at all in the early game. You shouldn't struggle with it either, as long as you're just following along. This should be a breeze. That is 1210 completed with victory. We get some shards. Always remember, go to the furthest point you can in the campaign. We go back, and then we don't care about this because we are free to play. We claim, and now we can do the super wishing coin. Maybe we are super lucky. Oh, if we get that Tix, that would be huge. That's a very great champ. Oh, we didn't get the hero, but Tix is one of the heroes we are going to get later. So we really want the Tix. Now we need to do Broken Spaces Stage 1. We are not going to push any further than Stage 1 because it's better to save up all of your Broken Spaces emblems until it's 48, 24 hours left. Doesn't really matter as long as you do it right before it ends. Because at that point you will have an entire month to accumulate a stronger and stronger team, which makes it easier and easier for you to do the Broken Spaces. So let's see how our team does versus the first bosses. They seem very hard in the early game when you don't really have a strong team, so the health bars are moving extremely slowly on the bosses here. This might be a hard one. They don't really do a lot of damage though, so it's more about our damage not being that great. Looks like we're going to have to spend a lot of symbols. Just gonna skip. So we did 2.7 million, and that equates to 2%. That means we're gonna need 20 symbols. Ish. I think if we can do this, put the line back in and see, did we clear it? 2%, 20. I am very much trolling. We need 50 symbols. 20 symbols did that amount of damage. Are we maybe not able to clear it? Wait a minute. Okay, maybe we can do something. My math was very wrong in my head. Okay, so we do this. It gives her less attack though. That is not good. We want as much attack as possible, because she doesn't die during the fight, so do this is good. This gives skill damage, which is nice, and I think we're just going to try and upgrade this as far as we can. This is versus Rangers. I don't think we are versus Rangers within the Brave Trials. That is not enough. We have a bunch of dust here, so we can use the dust as help. So let's do this. Let's just start by using our... Oh, never mind. Doesn't really matter. Now we have our maxed out magic source. Maybe we will be able to do more in this... in the Broken Spaces now. So yeah, let's do another 20 and see how far we get. We're just down to 50%. I need to see one of the battles where we Because we did 2 million at the first, so maybe if we do this and have them all in the back line, or Norma front line like this. Let's try. Need to see how they hit. Okay, so they one-shot everything pretty much. So having gear on my other heroes isn't doing too much either. Are they CCing the Garuda? Doesn't look like it. They aren't really CCing her either. Now we did 3.1 million. That's a lot. That's 1 million more. Wow, we're not really doing enough damage. Well, we got to 36%. So we are stuck in the chapter mission right here. This is also level locked, so we won't be able to do this. We also need to explore in the Celestial Island, something we wouldn't have been able to be doing today either way. Well, we really just have to wait then to do more of the broken spaces. We will be able to do it once we get enough emblems. Thing is, you can also buy for 50, but it's very expensive, and we don't have a lot of gems. There's no reason to really use any gems on it, so let's just claim the stuff here because we need to do this also. Don't buy anything from the merchant. So what we really are missing now is we need heroes that we can take up to a 9-star that we can use for food for our 10-star Garuda. So Sigmund is probably going to be our first other 9-star hero. If we go into the check-in rewards, you can see that we get 1 Sigmund, 2 Sigmund, 3, that's total of 4 Sigmunds. That should be enough for a 9-star, that is enough for a 9-star. We might just do a 10-star Sigmund. It depends a bit on what we get of heroes. Same goes for forest heroes. You get a lot of forest food, so getting like a 9-star forest hero to use for food is good, but we are very low on heroes. However, what we do have is 1k summoning scrolls. So when there is a summoning event, we can go ahead and use our scrolls, and that is going to skyrocket our progress on this account. I think we can also do guild battle. Yes, let's do the guild battle for today. I think we can just skip through and one-shot it. We can. Very nice. I should have done this before I did broken spaces, because now we can go and upgrade guild tech even more. Ooh, we get defeated on this one. Oh, we did not enough damage at all. We grab our guild coins, and then we go back into the guild tech. We do double upgrade on this, and warrior speed, HP attack, it's far away, so I just want to put more into the attack. It doesn't really matter how you structure it, as long as you put everything into warrior, and once you get your LOEs, that's when you swap it over from warrior into ranger. Now, there honestly isn't too much for us to do more in this episode. We can go into the Tower of Oblivion, however, and then we can see how far we can get here, because we have upgraded our Garuda, so we should be a bit stronger. So let's just click our way through. So that's a defeat. 297. We are close to the 300 mark. Very close. I'm wondering why we are losing this one. Oh, so they get one shot, she gets CC'd. So just CC all the way. She has an ultimate now. They deal very little damage. I think it was just a CC issue. That's my guess. Maybe not. CC again. Oh, I get active skill. Maybe with good RNG. Yes, sir. And did we complete 300? No, I think we're gonna be stuck on 300 for a little while, because this wave deals so much damage, and they also silence. The Demon Hunter silence. Oh, okay, maybe not, maybe not. Come on, one more active. Yes. Too easy, too easy. Then I think we can push a bit further. Now we are stuck on Starlight. Starlight, she deals a lot of damage also. Usually it's CC that is the issue, so we get silenced. She has a freeze as well. But they don't deal too much damage. They don't deal too much damage. Savessa ult. Garuda is silenced. She gets a good ult. Yeah, good active, good active. I think we win this one. Yeah, there's no way we lose. No way we lose. Another victory. Another dub. We'll just push through even further. So what are we stuck at now? I'm wondering how we lose this one. Because they are still not doing too much damage. All my other heroes, they insta-died. Good active, good active. It's a lot of poison, but she does heal. She has another active, shield from line. Yeah, this should be a win as well. Should be a win as well. Very nice. And what's the next one? This should be an easy wave. I think this is a... Okay, never mind. Maybe it's just an RNG issue. Or maybe not. Okay, last attempt. So what's happening in this one? I'm guessing all of my other heroes get one shot, pretty much. Pretty much. We're starting to not deal as much damage either. Good active. Oh, she's getting feared. So it's probably just a CC issue. Good active, good... Okay, and then the Starlight one-shot. Okay. There wasn't too much more we can do for now. However, our next goal is to be able to clear that broken spaces, and we are still waiting for a summoning event. Once we get the summoning event, this account's progress is going to skyrocket, because we are for sure going to get, I think, at least 2 Eloise copies, so I am really looking forward to a summoning event. Once we get one of our Eloises, I will also do the Fantasy Arcade. Because that allows us to get a mysterious artifact, which are the super great pay-to-win artifacts, but you get it for free, and that can give us a golden crown for our Eloise. So, my name is Light, thank you for watching, and have a great night.